dreaming about China my entire life. When I was small, my dad read me a book called Ma Liang and the Magic Brush. In Ma Liang and the Magic Brush, there's a little boy named Ma Liang, and he owns this magic brush which can make anything that he paints become real. The book was kind of long. Usually when my dad read it, I would fall asleep, dreaming about Ma Liang and his life in China. When I was 5 years old, my dad started taking me to China. In China, we made a lot of friends. Soon enough, I wanted to be able to talk to these friends in their native language. So, when I was 6, I started learning Chinese in Shanghai. I have visited China 9 or 10 times now. Every time I come to China, I'm a little bigger and better. And every time I visit China, China is a little bigger and better. We are growing up together. Our family tries to make learning Chinese an adventure. 2 years ago, I translated my English copy of Ma Liang and the Magic Brush to Chinese. Then we visited China for 2 months. In China, for each new place we went to, we would read another page. And for every single page we read, we would take a video of it and show the places we went to in China. By the end of our summer, we had finished the entire book, and we had dozens of videos showing the places we had been in China. I'm still shooting videos of myself reading Shenbi Ma Liang. 2 weeks ago, we were in Hong Kong, and we shot more videos. If you watch these videos, you can see me growing up in China, growing with me. China Bridge was super fun. I learned so much. China Bridge asks you to make a speech, but China Bridge also asks you to do a Chinese cultural presentation. I loved how China Bridge challenged me in this way. I learned how to do Sichuan Bianlian, face-changing dance, and learned a lot about Sichuan opera. China Bridge pushed me to improve my Chinese and understand much more about Chinese culture. China Bridge can be very competitive. You take different tests, and you'll be scored on those tests. Some of us got chosen as finalists for the televised competition. I enjoyed competing and dressed up to be on TV. But for me, the best parts of China Bridge were the kids and families I met. It was so cool to meet kids from all over the world and to be able to talk to Chinese with them. We exchanged information with many of the kids, and we are looking forward to meeting our new friends from all over the world. All over the world. It was also satisfying to make deeper connections to China. The speech I wrote for China Bridge was about a chengyu, an idiom called 同甘共苦. This idiom translates to through thick and thin. Usually, 同甘共苦 is used to talk about the thick and thin of relationships between people. In every relationship, there are good times and bad times. In my speech, I talked about how 同甘共苦 can also be about relationships between great countries like China and America. China Bridge is a chance to make deep connections between America and China's people. I like the idea that young people like myself can work to improve the relationship between America and China. I want to thank everyone at the consulate for making China Bridge possible, and also for the China Bridge organization for making China Bridge so wonderful. 谢谢大家。Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
I would like to invite Consul General Zhang for a special presentation.